Hey, so I wanted to go over something super important. So it's about the formula writing. So if you've noticed when you scroll across a lot of people's posts that intrigue you, you stop because you see the first line and it's intriguing you because of what it says. It's grabbing your attention. And then you see the rest of the post very strategically written. So the middle part will say something, and then the very last part of it will say something to connect and engage with you. So, what I mean by that is you'll see these copywriting formulas. So, you'll see AIDA writing formula and then the PAS formula. And I'm going to send this to you again so you know what I'm talking about, so you can look back on it. I sent it to you before, but I don't think the link worked, so I'm just going to screenshot it and send it to you. But this is a huge game changer with any business. So no matter what business somebody is running, they're going to have posts that they make engaging with their audience, and it's wrote out a certain way. And I used to randomly write stuff with no strategy to it. Like there was no outline or guideline to my writing. It was just a bunch of jumbled writing. And that doesn't grab people's attention in the way that you want it to. So you're going to make two different types of posts. Some will be about you and just something about yourself or something you went through or something you experienced. And then your other post will be something about like an actual like programming, not something you're selling. I don't like to say sell, but something you're making a post on about your program or what you offer. So those two different types of posts you're going to go back and forth on. Something, like I said, something about yourself, something that you experience, something you really want to connect with people and relate to people on, and posts that are call to actions with your program that you offer or what you offer, or what you're throwing out there for people to join you in. So, for example, I'm going to give you a couple examples, and then we're going to go from there, and you're going to write something this way with the writing formulas. So, like I was saying, every business is going to be this way. You're going to write posts to engage with your client this way and to grab their attention and to really connect with them. So this way of writing is going to grab people, and they're going to grab your people into you with what you're trying to achieve in your business and connecting with your clients and what you're offering and what you're doing. So instead of writing a bunch of random things on a post and then posting it, you're going to start writing this way, because this is how any business person is going to write. So, and the reason behind it is because we, as people who buy stuff and buy into people with whatever they offer, we connect with them first. We like them, we relate with them, with that person, and we're intrigued by them and who they are. And then we want them as our coach. We want their products. We want their makeup, whatever it is. So that's the whole logic behind it. So before I start rambling on even more, I'm just going to jump into it. So the copywriting formula. You want to engage them. They're going to be asleep. Then that's at the very top. It says asleep. They're unaware they have a problem. And you want to make them aware. You want to connect with them or relate with them or state something that they could have a problem with, and you're offering a solution to. And then they've become awake. And that is what you want. You want them to remind them that they have a problem, make them aware of it, and that you may have the solution for them. And this is with offering like your programming or your groups or your challenge groups, and etc. Your coaching. So you're going to attract the attention. You're going to grasp the interest. You're going to convince the customer that you're going to be the solution, and that is going to be wrote out a certain way. So you're going to have what we have here. Like I said, you're going to remind them of the problem. You're going to agitate them in an emotional connection way and really get their mind connecting with you on that level. And then you're going to offer a solution. So this is an example of something that has to do with programming and coaching, and doing a call to action with that. So you're going to have the hook. It's going to be the very first line that catches somebody's attention when they're scrolling down Facebook. They're going to stop and say, oh, what's the rest of the post say? So the first line is going to grab them. And this is a very generic example of something that has to do directly with weight loss. And I normally don't post a lot of things on this. I word it differently in terms of fat loss and fitness and stuff like that. But this is very direct with weight loss. This is what I offer, and etc. So the first line is the hook. You want that to be grabbing their attention. This says weight loss coaches are going to hate me for saying this. So of course you're going to be scrolling along Facebook or Instagram, and you're going to stop because you're going to say, what are they talking about? Why are they going to hate me for saying this? And then the middle part is the intrigue line. And then it says, but here it goes. Cardio isn't necessary for weight loss. You're being told that because most coaches don't really know what the hell they're doing. Boom, I said it. It's true. That's the intrigue line. And then the education, you're just going to enlighten them on some factual things, even if it's the smallest tidbit of information with something that is a factual statement on the topic. And then at the bottom, it's a call to action. Do you feel this way? Do you want in on the next round of my challenge group starting on September 5th? Join the wait list. My link is in the bio. Click on it. Or if you feel this way that you're doing too much cardio, drop an emoji and we're gonna talk. That's an example of a call to action caption writing formula. So something I did. Here's an example of. Hold on a sec. God, where'd it go? Oh, here, this one. So this is a post of me just talking about an experience, something I went through and how I felt. It has really nothing to do with fitness or health. So this is just going to connect with your people on a human level for who you are, and relating to people because you know that there are people who have done this or who have felt this way or who have gone through this, and you're here to show them that you have too. So, like I said, nothing to do with fitness or health. This is just connecting with people on a deep level with who I am as a human. So the first line says, I'm guilty of it, and so are you. So boom, there's the hook. It's stopping somebody in their tracks to say, what is the rest of this post going to say? And then I start to explain in the body of the paragraph. I start to explain what the hell I'm talking about. So I'm saying becoming okay with something that isn't okay, and how comfortable we become in our ways just from being, lazy, or we just are procrastinating, or we have too much faith, or maybe we don't have a way to get out. And then I'm just relating to people and stating those things. And then the end of it, I'm just saying you're precious and so is your time. And what I could say at the bottom of this is, if you've ever felt this way, throw me an emoji or tell me how and when you changed and made a change. What was the turning point? Or you could engage them. I recommend doing an engagement, like call to action type of thing at the bottom, because then they're going to interact with you. They're going to say, oh my gosh, I remember when I was stuck in a bad relationship and finally I just did this and that and I got to a point where I finally left and then my life changed. And that could be what somebody's feeling from this post, and you're connecting with them. And it's good to write something at the bottom, like what I just said, like if you've ever gone through this, how did you change things, or when, or what was the turning point, etc. Or just drop an emoji if you can relate, or whatever. So that's something to show how to write something differently than just a bunch of randomness. This is grabbing their attention, it's strategic posting, and at the bottom, it's a client engagement call to action. So, like I said, you'll do both type of posts. You'll do something that has to do directly with what you offer as a coach and with health and fitness, and then you'll do things like this, like talking just about you as a human, your experiences, etc., etc., etc. So I hope that helped, because this is what's going to separate you from the next person that's writing a post. Your posts are strategic, they're engaging, they're structured in a way to really pull people in and to pull your people in, by showing people who you are and what you offer, and you want to connect with them and talk to them. So I hope that makes sense. I'm going to give you some more examples of the types of posts like this, because it is a game changer. Like I said, it's a game changer. It changes everything. It changes how all of your viewers and audience sees you, and how you're connecting with them, and how they're going to want you as their coach, because they love you. They relate with you. They think you're, awesome. They can relate with things, and you speak to them a certain way that nobody else is speaking to them. Hold on. So I hope that helps. I'm going to go through this more, and I'm going to send this to you as well. So let me know if you have any questions.